Welcome, 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 celestial beings. Thank you so much for tuning in to the channel. Just know that this is going to be a general reading for the collective, so not all messages resonate with everybody, and that's okay. Just take what fits and leave the rest. There's some there are some interesting things in the description box for the collective, and if you want to support the channel or continue to support the channel, do all the things, but most importantly, subscribe if you haven't done so already. Just know when the camera was off, I've done all the things, and now that the camera is on, I'm ready to get down to business, so let's talk about it. I am in the energy of someone who has a decision to make. Okay, and this decision is in regards to moving from one person, place, or thing to another person, place, or thing. So the decision that has to be made is either between two different type of energies or two different type of people or scenarios or situations, however this fits. Now I know one has made things difficult or hard for you, has added on more responsibility than you want to take on, has in some cases may have caused some instances that feel like that it's burdening you, or that they feel like that they are a burden to you. The other one, you are emotionally tapped in with them. The things that they do please you. That it provides pleasure. It provides happiness. It puts you in a good place or a good space, right? This person, place, a thing, right? The other, I guess how I want to say it is, what your decision is focusing on or around is which one does for you what it needs to do for you. Okay, and that's where the difficulty in the decision making comes in. You know, one, you may have a lot of history with this person, or you may have, or this thing. It could be a job, it could be a business, you know, however it resonates. You may have history with. The other provides you with what you have not gotten from the one that gives you history. One is has moments of disappointment and letdowns and feelings of loss and things of that nature, and you may be over it, okay, because of the constant disappointments or feelings of loss or sadness, whatever grief, whatever the feeling is, because this is an emotional time for you, okay, whatever the feeling is that this one has for you, okay, it comes with a lot, especially baggage. The other, you are allowed to shed your skin, be who you want to be. You don't have to try too hard. Again, it's a little bit, it feels easier. It feels, could I say, more in alignment with what it is that you would more than likely, see yourself at or in or would be, that type of situation. The hang up here is I don't know if one is something like the history accumulated over the time and the other one is just too new, or you have found some type of balance between the two and you don't want to pick. One comes with dishonesty and secrecy and distrust and a lot of having to figure out and find out. Mysticism is, I don't know, just kind of secrecy, And the other one, you get to be free. You get to be who you are. You don't have that in that. There's no judgment. You can move in passion. I don't know. It's like one you could be freer with, and the other one, it is what it is. But if you had did an analysis or a self analysis over the situation and over the things that has happened over the past whatever, this could be where the thoughts have come in, like, it's time to cut one loose. It's time to cut, and which one do I want to do? I'm clearly not too happy or excited over here, where I feel like I'm living my best life over here, or could be living my best life over here. Be more fulfilled in with the things that I want to do. Again, something else is in more alignment with what you got going on, but there is a reason why you just have not stepped away from the other situation or the person that is causing the disappointment, the sadness, or even sometimes the feeling of loss. So this is in regards to getting balance back into your life and what's going to help you get to that balanced state in your life. So let me clarify and confirm. Let's see what we got going on here. Judgment. Okay. So definitely, do feel like in one situation it does come with judgment. It does come with, and I feel like the judgment is not you judging the situation or the person, or I don't feel like you're judging it. I feel like this is judgment coming from it, which could be kind of critical. This is the energy. It's deflating. It's sometimes degrading. Okay, what this judgment is. This on this side, there's no reciprocation of the things that you give or you put into it or you're expecting back. It is not that. Again, when I was coming up with the disappointment and the secrecy and the and the stuff like that, okay, we even may have other people involved that you didn't want involved in your business situation, or there's somebody else to be concerned, a level of concern with, because of where you're at with that on that side of thing. But there can definitely be somebody else involved, somebody else who's causing this person to question, or or in this situation or this place or whatever. It's like constantly questioning your intent, your worthiness, your ability to, that type of situation. So feeling the judgment in that area. I feel like in this scenario where the disappointment lies and things of that nature, you're more elevated and more what it's like, I don't want to say beneath you, but it's like it's beneath you. Okay, person, place, thing. It's like it's not even of the value in which you would give something. Okay, which would cause you, most likely or indefinitely, to move forward in a way and towards something that's more in line with what you want in your life. Again, we all know that we are the creators of our own world. We have in it exactly what it is that we want in it, the ins and outs of it, things of that nature. So that's definitely on us. This is a reminder that don't forget that you can have it how you want it to align in your life. If it's not in alignment, move in a direction in which it is. There's movement here on a couple of occasions saying, if it's not that way, then go the opposite way, go a better way, choose something different. Something or somebody may have, it's the deception for me. Okay, and I really feel like this is where disappointment lies in the deception, in what's said or not said, what's seen and what's unseen, what's been found out, and things of that nature. Okay. Again, in the other aspect, you are able to be who you really and truly are. You have a freedom. You feel like, going over in this direction, you are stepping more out on faith, to take this chance on this, because it could be newer and you may not know enough about it to definitely make that decision. And that could be, a reason on why we haven't definitely moved forward. But something or somebody, the aspect of it is so delusional, like it's it could be kind of like laughable how delusional the other situation is, and how things are supposed to be carried out in that situation, or even after finding out what you have found out, the delusion of how you're supposed to just stand there and take it, stay there and take it. You're not supposed to want anything better for yourself. The end all to be all type, that's the energy here. Like, when I back to the judgment part, like there's so much judgment and eyes on you and what you do and how they are perceiving you to be. But if you flip the script or turn the mirror around, everything that they are not and have not done, and fell short of, and been exposed about, it weighs way more than what it is that they feel like, and I'm putting air quotes on that, feel like they have on you. So it's just a matter of if you want to deal with that or not, because for some, this type of energy is very exhausting. Okay, let's get the final words out here. It's just a decision that really need to be had or made on your behalf. How fed up you are with things and what it is you want to focus on next. That's all. I mean, I said that's all, like it's not a lot, but in some cases it's very much so a lot. But I do feel like for some, this is not what you envisioned. This is not what you have planned for yourself or have hoped for yourself. And I feel like that energy is out here on the table as well. Yeah. This is not what I envisioned. The lying, the cheating, the stealing, the deception. Because I'm supposed to be in a different place. I'm supposed to be in a better place, a more balanced and aligned place. For some, this is involving memories of love. Okay, that's what's keeping you stuck. We got to embrace. And this has to do, and with the embrace, that has to do with the growth, what you've learned. You're still learning, you're still developing. And what you're going to embrace is that your decisions are yours. And when you make them, there doesn't have to be any explanation behind why you chose what you chose and what you're doing. It's all up to you. Rest and rejuvenation, because like I said, for some, this has gone to and beyond the point of exhaustion. Okay, dealing with all of it. And then we have clarity and belief. At the bottom of the deck, some have been going through some challenging times with this situation or this decision that need to be made. But with the clarity and belief, once you figure it all out for yourself, what it is and how you want to move, if you want to move forward, if you want to continue dealing with this, and things of that nature, I feel like that the choice that gives you more life, more freedom, more of you being able to be you without it being questioned, without you being judged, and without it feeling weird because you're allowed to be yourself. The next steps would be so very clear. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like the signs that have been given to you as well has also, and what you're finding out, what has been exposed, those type of signs. I've also feel like that they have also given you some clarity as what you want to do next as well. So I'm not worried about my collective. You got some things to think about, some moves to make, how you want to do it. But this is pertaining to you in your life. So where do you see yourself? How do you want to see yourself? How do you want to feel? Does that make you feel how you want to feel? Is everything in line with what you want things to align with in your life? And if it's not, then we have to start making decisions on how we're going to cut these things out that just does not align. That can whatever you can do next and get you out of these constant stages of disappointment and sadness and feeling of loss, like losing yourself. And that's what it feels like. So if nobody else has told you today, collective, I'm going to tell you right now, I love you, I love you, I love you. And until next time.